All right, ladies and gentlemen, how's everybody doing out there? This is Sunday, December 17th, 2017. I'm Josh Reeves, and, I realize that, a lot of people that listen to the show, they just listen on the archives, and since I've been going through what I've been going through for the past 2 or 3 weeks now, I just forgot and didn't upload a show talking about all this. I just did stuff on YouTube, so that's the only stuff that's been there. But yeah, I'm here. This is the first day I've been able to actually talk somewhat normally. I apologize if my speech is slurred or anything like that during this broadcast. I assure you, I'm not drunk or on drugs or alcohol or anything. I've been suffering since, I guess it was the 29th or 30th of November, about a week after Thanksgiving. I woke up and the entire right side of my face was completely paralyzed. And I thought I'd had a stroke or something, but at the same time, I didn't, because I was worried that I did, but it happened overnight. It happened in my sleep. I just woke up the next day, and some of you may have seen the video. A lot of you I know have seen the video on YouTube, but it just dawned on me that a lot of people listen to the show, and a lot of our supporters and stuff listen to the show on the archives and don't ever hear or see any of the stuff I put on YouTube. So I figured there's probably a lot of people out there that have been in the dark and not know what's been going on with me. Basically, this stuff just has come as a result of 10 years of, 16, 17 hours a day in front of the computer for 10 years without a break, nonstop, and stress and everything from working on the films, radio show, and really just not focusing on anything else but that. And, after 10 years, it's gonna, something's gonna give and break down eventually. And, it started to do that with my health. So, for the past 2 weeks, I've been, on doctor's orders not to do any stressful stuff, which means not any of my work or filmmaking or anything else. I really shouldn't be here right now doing this, honestly. But I felt like I needed to come and give you guys an update. This is literally the first day I've been able to talk somewhat normally. I know you'll still be able to tell my speech is somewhat slurred. I'm not back to 100% yet, and it's going to be a long road back to recovery. This is not something that you recover from in a short amount of time overnight. But it varies from person to person, but it can take, weeks, sometimes months, sometimes years. Who knows? At this point, I don't really know how full of a recovery that I'm going to end up having. I seem to be improving, but the problem with all this is that, not being on air, not doing radio shows and stuff. I mean, I'm this thing is grown very costly. I mean, I don't have insurance or any of that stuff, and I've already had to make 3 trips to see the doctor. Those are like $400 a pop, plus treatments and medications, because the doctors don't give you jack shit, because they don't really know what causes stuff. They just they give you the standard steroid stuff like they gave me. But if you really want to cure this stuff, you've got to go beyond what the doctors are giving you. So I've had to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on medicine, supplements, alternative treatments, everything you can imagine. And again, I'm not by any means healed. Just because I'm here talking to you right now, ladies and gentlemen, does not mean I'm better. But and also, to be clear, it's Bell's palsy, okay? Bell's palsy, not fucking cerebral palsy. That's been another thing about this. It's fucked up, man. It messes with you psychologically, because you go out into public now and people treat me like I'm fucking, like I'm a retard, like I've gone full retard or something. I've noticed too, something weird is going on with my right ear. It's like affected my hearing. I noticed that. So I can notice it right now too, just doing this. And my right ear seems really sensitive to sound and noise. But anyway, and I just can't do anything that's going to get my blood pressure up. And unfortunately, talking about this stuff and looking at all this information and all the stuff that I've uncovered and exposed over the years, you know, it does get your blood up. That's just all there is to it. It does. But anyway, I got to make this quick. I got to make this short. I can't be on here for very long. I'm definitely not going to be back to doing regular shows on any kind of regular basis for a while. But, and of course, this has also put my work with the Spellcasters 2 on hold. That's going to, that film is going to be delayed for the foreseeable future. I'm hoping I'll get better and be able to get it out maybe by next month or something. I just, at this point, I just don't know. It's all dependent on when this stuff gets better, and hopefully it doesn't get worse. For the past 2 or 3 days, I felt like somebody punched me on the right side of my face, which is actually, I guess, a good thing, because that means there's feeling coming back to it, which is something I haven't had in a while. But literally, for your whole right side of your face just to go completely fucking paralyzed and not be able to talk, and then or eat properly, haven't been able to eat properly. And again, the cost of all this stuff it's just spiraled out of control. And we got the holidays coming up. I got to buy gifts for family members, and this is it's taken every resource and every dime that I've had to get to the point where I am now, which, as I said, is improving. But I still got a long way to go, folks, and I've got a lot more, cost of this stuff piling up, and the cost of getting myself back to this piling up. So, that's just been the big issue that I've been dealing with on top of everything else. Because it's literally been impossible for me to do any more updates or talking for now. And I can sit here and I'm sitting here right now talking to you, feeling my right side of my face hurt. But anyway, I just want to take the opportunity to come in and talk to you guys, at least do some kind of update. Strike while the iron's hot, while I'm feeling pretty good right now. But yeah, as the main thing with this Bell's palsy is that the doctors have said they believe it's 100% stress induced, also induced by a broken tooth I've had, and that's what's caused some of the dental problems and stuff I've had that I've talked about here on the show in the past. It's not just as easy as going and getting it. Just just go get it pulled. Well, it's not. You can't. You have to go to an oral surgeon for the type of thing that I have, because it's broken off of the gum line. They have to do all this other stuff to go in there and make sure that it doesn't affect other teeth and put something in its place. And this, I haven't even went and had that procedure done yet, and that's going to cost at least $1,400. I've got to have $300 in here. I needed to raise by yesterday. I've got to have no later than tomorrow for more doctor visits, treatment, stuff like that. So I need to raise $300 by tomorrow, and then I need to raise $500 by Friday. And then the only thing we'll have to worry about after that is the operating costs for the month that we'll have to pay on the 1st. So everybody that hears the sound of my voice right now, we've increased our operating costs for this month just until I get through this, and then it'll go back to normal, down lower next month. But right now, I just need anybody and everybody who can help me out and could contribute and help me pull through this, to please contribute anything and everything you can right now. You can use the donate button on my website. You can use the campaign page thing we'll have here. You can find it, links to it in the video. And, being the holiday, this is just the worst time for this to happen to me, especially as Brian's almost coming in, finishing this. I've had a lot of people talking about, I don't want to be conspiratorial about this. I've tried not to be conspiratorial about this. I don't want to try and blame the root cause. I believe the root cause, the doctors are right. I believe the root cause is most likely is stress induced, and also with my tooth and stuff too. But at the same time, folks, what was it, back on the 17th of November? Wasn't I just talking about, I was talking about scalar attacks and these different sonic weapons and things that, I mean, I can't rule that out either, especially with the timing of this. I mean, when this happened, I was probably about 2 or 3 weeks out from having Spellcasters 2 done. And this happens right at that time, at that crucial moment. Somebody mentioned that look, I don't fucking trust anything that's come out of fucking Project Camel Toe or any of those people. They're connected to Scientology and all this MKO, all the CIA stuff, all the stuff about Explosive Spellcasters. One, they're connected to all that. But there's been a couple of people pointed out that somebody, I guess one of the hosts of that show, had a similar thing with Bell's palsy and believed it was brought on by some sort of scalar weapon attack or something. Again, I'm not going to say that's not a possibility. The timing of it is what gets me. Because it's not like I was feeling bad or feeling in bad health or, anything else prior to this happening. But it's been fucked up, man. It's been one of the most messed up things that ever happened to me. I got to be honest with you about it. But the biggest thing has just been the expense. It's been extremely costly, more costly than I could have imagined, because there's no, I mean, standard doctors don't prescribe or give you anything that's going to help. They give these fucking steroids that really aren't anything but, I don't think the steroids have helped me at all. I think that some of the like essential oils, and I mean, I've been going after every type of alternative treatment you can imagine. I got more lined up. I got to go get, I got to find somebody, an acupuncturist that specializes in Bell's palsy stuff. Because I got to be able to get this, back to 100%. I don't want to be talking like, slurred speech and all. It's just, I don't know. It's too much of a coincidence for me to think that this is not somehow connected to my work. And this is because it specifically affects the things that I need to do my work, which is my voice, my speech, and, not being able to do that and use my tools to do my work it's as good as putting a bullet in my head, really. So, it's not just the physical aspects of how this affects you and, affects your speech and everything else, but also, like I said, the psychological stuff. Now, I mean, literally, you're going out in public and just standard conversation, like with someone at a checkout counter or something, buying groceries. And, they see your face, you're talking. I mean, people, people look at you like you're a fucking retard. It's been really psychologically a real mind fuck for me to deal with. But I've been a trooper and dealing with it as best I can. But I'm just hoping that being the holidays and everybody being that, this is supposed to be the giving time of year. And I'm asking for your help, folks. I've put it all on the line here for over 10 years. Long before that, doing research, but just on air and making my films, I put it all on the line here for 10 years. I put my life on the line, and I'm never going to stop. I'm going to continue to do this. But folks, I'm begging you now. I've got to have the help. I've got to have help. I can't go any further without some significant help. I mean, everybody out there just donated $50 or $100, whatever, or more than that. If you can donate $500, just whatever you can give right now. I need it to get back to normal. And I'm hoping that if I stay on track with my treatments and everything, and the way that I'm progressing now, I'm hoping, but I can't force this or know for sure. I'm hoping I'll be back to 100% by the first of the year. But I can see now doing this show I'm doing right now, I can see how difficult. There's just no way I could do this every day. This is taking everything. It's taking every ounce of energy I've got right now just to do this and talk this much, because I'm really not supposed to be talking that much at all. I also want to tell you, I'm going to be doing this thing. We're only going to have 10 of these available. You got to get these in the next couple of days. I'm not going to offer them again. I'm going to be offering 10 limited edition Vault flash drives for $100. There'll only be 10 of these available. You'll have until Wednesday of this coming week. That'll be the last day you can order one. You'll get free 2-day shipping with this anywhere in the USA. If you want one outside of the USA, of course, I can't get it to you in 2 days if it's outside of the USA, but 2-day shipping in the USA only. But I will ship them anywhere, all over the globe. $100. A limited edition Vault flash drive. You'll get all of my films, mini films, and all that stuff in HD. All the audio books, including my newest audiobook that came out last month, The Covert War Against Rock, 13-hour audiobook. That's my newest one. If you haven't gotten that yet, go get a copy of that. You're going to want to hear this before Spellcasters 2 is out. So the flash will have all my movies, all my films, all my audiobooks. It'll have one folder also that's going to contain tons and tons of radio shows, old shows, archive shows, interviews that I've done, stuff that's not on YouTube anymore, stuff that I've had on hard drives and stuff. Basically, going to have one folder. I'm just going to take a bunch of stuff and dump that in there. It's going to be awesome. And then the fourth folder, this is what everybody's going to want, because you'll never get this again. There's going to be a special folder in there that's just going to be stuff that, like, I think you should check out, like movies I like, audiobooks I like, music I like. I'm just going to have a folder where I'm just going to load this fucking thing up with tons of awesome stuff. PDFs, rare books. You won't even know what's in it till you get it, but I can guarantee you it's going to be worth it. So that's the incentive. You know, a lot of people already have all the audiobooks and all the movies and stuff, but the extra folder and some of these extra interviews and stuff that we're going to have in there is what's going to make it worth the $100. So, you know, you could easily buy one of these, you know, copy the folder that has all the stuff you don't have in it over to your computer, and then give the flash drive to somebody as a gift or whatever. What you'll also get with it is that you'll also get, once Spellcasters 2 is out, you'll get a free download of that as well that you can then load onto the flash drive and save for later. 10 of these available, $100 a piece, only available till this Wednesday. If you want one, email me, globalrealityshow@gmail.com. Make the title of your email message Vault Flash Drive. So I know that's what it is. Just all you got to put in there is, like, I want to get one of these. I'll email you back, tell you to send over the payment, and then they'll be mailed out next week. So 10 of those available. Let's sell every one of them. $100 a piece. Again, also, you can contribute to the monthly operating cost donation thing. I've upped that for reasons of all this medical stuff I've had to pay for. I continue to have to pay for to get my health back up and running here, so I can be back to 100% and giving you guys all the shows, films, and everything else I've got planned to do here in the future. I need to raise $300 by Monday. So by tomorrow, $300 minimum. And then by Friday, I need to raise $500. If we can raise more than that, that's fantastic. Literally, it's going to take me at least a few more $1,000s to get back to my full health. But in the meantime, everybody just go contribute anything and everything you can. We really have to have everybody's help right now, folks. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able, I got to survive. I got to live. And, we put out that, worked my ass off, put out that brand new audiobook last month. We sold about 10 copies of that. It's fucking ridiculous. We get thousands of people listening to these videos and whatnot, and we need everybody to contribute. All you stingy Grinches out there who never contribute nothing from month to month, but yet still listen to the shows and everything. We need you people to fucking step it up. Any of our big donators out there who donated big money in the past, I need you to come out of the woodworks for me right now. This is the fucking call to arms here, because I haven't given up, and I haven't even told you the half of the shit I've dealt with over the past 2 weeks. It's been hell. It's all I can fucking do is taking every bit of my life force to be up here right now just talking about this the way I am. But I'm not going to let these fuckers win. I'm not going to back down, and I'm never going to quit. But I'm literally, folks, it's cost me every fucking penny I've had to my name. It's made me go broke. This is why, again, the part of me, as much as I can understand some of the other overall causes of this, I just can't help but fucking think this is an attack. Because it's affected everything that affects my work and my ability to do this work. Financially, my ability to speak. And I've been just doing everything I can to stay positive and battle my way back from this. But, and again, I'm just supposed to not have any stress, not get my blood pressure up. I mean, if I do any stuff that gets my blood pressure up, I could fucking have a heart attack and die. So I've got to fucking, stay positive and be able to not stress about this stuff. And the biggest thing that is causing me stress right now is the financial ability to have all this, to pay for all this stuff. But we have had some help so far. Thanks to everybody who has contributed so far. But we need a lot more people, and I've got to have $300 by tomorrow, and another $5 by Friday. So, we sell all 10 of those flash drives. That'll help too. And you can also go check out Let There Be Rock. So we've got a lot of stuff up there for sale on the page. You want to get some crystals, gems, and minerals, you can hit me up that way too. So go check that out and hit the download shop. Get yourself some downloads. Hit the donate button. You can use a credit card, debit card. If you want to get a Visa prepaid card and send me the numbers, you can do that. But this is a call, folks, and I sincerely need all your help right now so I can get back to the task at hand and doing this work, and back to kicking these motherfuckers in the nads like I always do. But I got to get off here now. My face is starting to hurt again, and I need to take it easy and not get too stressed out. But I love you guys, and I appreciate all the supporters out there and everybody having my back. The people who have had my back, I appreciate it. The motherfuckers who have tried to kick me while I'm down, what you can go fuck yourself and die. But the rest of you who truly have my back and support, I love you guys, and I appreciate it. And I need your help right now more than I've ever needed it. And I will be back. They will not defeat me, and I won't be stopped. And The Spellcasters 2 is going to be the best goddamn documentary you've ever seen in your life. I assure you, but I need your help to battle back from this. And I've gone as far as I can now over the past few weeks on the limited budget I've had to work with here. And again, I just need all your help. I love you guys. I will do as many shows this coming week as I can bring myself to do, or as many updates and little things. I'm going to do my best to give you as much as I can while I'm battling back from this stuff. But it's just really all I can do right now. All right, folks, hit up the campaign page. Help us raise the money that we need, and just give anything you can. If you can give more than that, that's fantastic. Please just do whatever you can. If you can do a lot, if you can only do a little, whatever. If you can only give $20, give $20. If you can only give $50, give $50. If you can only give $100, give $100. If we had every single person out there who could give $100, give $100 in the next 24 hours, that would be awesome. If you can give 500 or 1,000, do that. But just like everything else, just like all of my work and all my films, none of it's possible without you. And my recovery and my getting back to 100% is not possible without you folks. So let's do it. I love you guys. We'll talk again soon. Take care.